Hello, this is Melissa Muniz, and today we're going to talk about form and how important proper form is while you're working out. I'm going to try to make this short and sweet because on this subject matter I tend to talk a lot about it because I think it is crucial. I'm going to show you 3 exercises that is commonly done wrong, and just people don't think about it, or they're just being lazy and they just want to get through it. So the first one we're going to do is pull-ups, and all you're going to need are your ring attachments. I'm going to come around here. I like to put my feet here to support me when I'm coming down onto the board. For my height, I am right here at the top. Everybody's height is different, so that's completely up to you. With pull-ups, this is wrong, and this is what's commonly done. Shoulders are shrugging, lower body isn't as engaged as it should be or could be. Abs are engaged, but not truly engaged. They're going to pull up. As you see, my neck, my traps are up. It hurts me just to do it wrong. I'm going to do it one more time just so you can see. I'm pulling dead weight because I'm not really using my lower body. I'm pulling, and I'm down. So, where I really should be feeling this, I'm really not feeling this because my form is so wrong. Here's what you should do. However your body is in the beginning of your exercise is normally how it's going to be throughout the entire exercise. So, with your hands on, draw your shoulder blades back. All of a sudden, there's my neck. Long neck. Watch that you don't let your head hang. Use your muscles. Pull your abdominal muscles in. Lift your legs so they're just slightly tapping the board. I'm reaching my feet away from the crown of my head, and I'm lifting my legs from my legs and my glutes. High hamstring, low glute. Resist the urge to use your lower back. Use your butt for what it's for. Shoulders down. Whether you inhale or exhale is up to you. Learn to do it both ways. Inhale. My form stays. I'm working my upper body. I'm working my lower body. Exhale and maintain the form. Again, pull up and down. Maintain your form throughout the entire exercise. It's not good enough to pull up and then release. Pull up and then release. Maintain your form. Crucial. All right, next one. If you need to pull back and stretch your lower back, go ahead and do so. Next one, I'm going to go a little higher, is a push-up, or what I call a yoga push-up. And what I'm going to do for this is, I'm going to go up, because I want you to see that you don't have to be so low to do a good push-up. If you're not strong enough and you're using this machine, bring the machine up, and then you will eventually get strong. And that's another thing about form. If you're constantly doing wrong form, you're just never going to get the strength that you truly can get or the muscle definition that you truly should have. So I'm going to roll through. I'm going to come to the end here. I'm going to put my feet at the base of, I call these the little feet. My arms are straight. Here is wrong form that you commonly see doing a push-up. Lower back is arched, abs are released, shoulders are shrugged and hung out, and my neck is down. When you bend, I see that. Just wrong. And it probably looks wrong. So the way that you should try to do it is start with pulling your abdominal muscles in, lengthening your legs, squeezing the tush. Press your hands into the board, pressing it away from you. Working the back muscles so your shoulder blades aren't shrugging like this. Pull your abs in and lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. So the opposite of my elbows bending is my abs pulling up, okay? That's going to help me. Use your abdominal muscles as much as you can when you're pushing up. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Keep your form throughout. Inhale, lower. Exhale. I stayed in a plank. Super important. This lower back thing, this hanging lower back, is so bad for you. So watch that you don't do it, okay? That's your push-ups. And the last one is going to be lower leg lifts. And I'm going to bring it down because on this, lower leg lifts, as anybody knows, the higher you are, the more intense it's going to be because your legs are at the body and your legs are at an angle. So we're going to come down low and sit at the end. I'm going to have you lay back. I'm going to show you two versions. I'm going to show you the version with your arms down by your side and the version with your hands behind your head. So the first one with my arms down by my side, shoulders are back. This is what I normally see wrong when people do it with their arms down by their sides. My legs come up, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing half bend, and that's fine if you have tight hamstrings, then keep your knees bent. But automatically you see a tuck, like people do this, all right? And the shoulders come up like this, and the neck is like this, okay? This should look painful, okay? When they're lowering, their backs are doing this, they're bringing it up, so I'm overworking my lower back muscles. I'm overworking my hip flexors because my abs aren't even holding it. This is what you should do. Work your upper back. Work the length of your arms. Lengthen the back of your neck. Soften your chest. Ribs and abs are pulled in tight. Neutral spine is key. So my pelvis is down. My abdominal wall here is long. So this is nice and long. So when I bring my legs up, whether they're straight or whether they're bent, this maintains a neutral spine. And everybody will have their own neutral spine. My legs are up, my arms are down, everything's engaged. My pelvis is not going to move with my legs. I'm going to allow the legs to move in their socket. As you see, nothing moved up here. Inhale. Bend your knees and place it down. Now my abs were actually really working. The next one is with your hands behind your head. Place your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers. Take a deep breath. This is wrong. Watch my pelvis and watch my upper body. You see this. So I yanked on my neck, which is wrong because that means my arms brought my upper body up as opposed to my abs, and then I tucked. So I yanked on my lower back and I'm pulling on my hip flexors and I'm tucking my pelvis. Yet again, wrong. Right would be letting my abdominal muscles do the work. So I'm going to inhale. On an exhale, sink my ribs to engage my abs to pull me up. Now my neck isn't doing the work, my arms aren't doing the work, my head is resting in my hands like a hammock. If I let go, it's the same. There's a nice space between my chin and my chest. Yet again, I'm in neutral spine. From my lower chest to my pelvis here is nice and long. It's not tucked. Neutral, natural spine. We don't walk around in the world tucked. We walk around in a neutral spine, so you must work out in a neutral spine. You have a socket here. Let it move around. When you walk, your pelvis doesn't move with you. Your hip is moving. Everything's going in the socket, right? So work out that way. So I'm curled. My legs are up, strong, nice neutral spine. I'm going to inhale lower. Exhale. And instead of recruiting my quads so much and my hip flexors, I'm going to actually wrap my glutes and use underneath my legs and my inner thighs. So lifting from underneath me. Inhale. Exhale. Again, you see this stays the same length. Bend your knees, bring it down, and then lay back. All right, so that's it. The thing that brings all of them together, I feel, is that I think you should always focus on engaging your entire body. Just because you're doing pull-ups, just because you're doing push-ups, just because you're doing lower leg lifts, doesn't mean you just use one part of your body. Your pull-ups will be stronger if you use your entire body. Your push-ups will be stronger if you use your entire body. Your lower leg lifts will be stronger if you use your entire body. Not only will it be stronger, but you more commonly will not be injured, have tightness in places you just really shouldn't, and you'll actually build your form the way you want it to. So focus, focus, focus on your workouts. Don't let your mind go all other places. You're working out for a reason. Honor it. Be there with it. Be present in the moment with your workout and your body. Okay? And on that note, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.